what's going on everybody out there? I'm Jakejames Lugo and welcome to the channel. Now I want to talk about some stuff that I've touched upon here and there in a variety of different videos on this channel, as well as other podcasts of which I've been a part of. The reason being is because I feel like it's very important to keep the discussion going, and I saw a few things on social media that relit the desire inside of me to touch upon them once more. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about based on the title or the description box below, basically the gist of it is this. HipHopGamer not too long ago released a video that was related to Resident Evil 7, but it wasn't covering anything specific about the content or the context of Resident Evil 7. It was more about the reviews about the game and the kind of reception that it's been getting in the media. Now, IGN recently just put up a review from Chloe Rad that scored the game a 7.7 out of 10. It's a decent score by many other standards, but according to HipHopGamer, and the reason why he was making that video is because he felt that that score was not only way too low, but IGN didn't know what they were talking about. He still keeps referring to IGN as the specific entity, rather than the actual person that reviewed the game. But things got a little bit more crazier there, because while he's really passionate about Resident Evil 7, and he takes a lot of pride in celebrating not only how good he feels the game is and stuff, he also at the same time was really trying to put down Chloe Rad, as well as also her writing and the stuff that she put in her review, as well as also take some shots and throw some shade over at IGN for their review. Now, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with someone about a video game review, about one stance on a video game or one stance on how they feel about a particular game when they play it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've done that plenty of times myself. But I think it gets to a point sometimes with some individuals where they go a little bit overboard, or they get their actual message and the actual kind of opinion that which they had lost in translation in favor of a whole bunch of other things. In this case being that HipHopGamer actually went a little bit overboard with actually telling his fan base to actually go towards Chloe Rad's Twitter, as well as also the article and the review itself, and start leaving comments and throwing vitriol her way. Specifically, he wanted them to actually tell him that not only she was wrong or that IGN was wrong, but also to convey that they didn't know what they were talking about, or that Chloe Rad didn't know what she was talking about, she didn't actually play the game. Now, from personal experience from having reviewed not only just for IGN, but in a variety of different outlets, I obviously know what it takes to review a game. You obviously have to really spend a lot of time with it and actually get into the nitty-gritty about it before you could pass judgment on there. And I in no doubt think that Chloe Rad actually did her job like what she's supposed to do. She's reviewed for games for IGN in the past before. But I think we get away from that, and not about the process about reviewing games, we get more into like the actual difference in opinions. When you're trying to convey to someone, or actually be at odds with someone, to have a debate in most cases about where your actual stance is about a particular video game. And this, in my opinion, what HipHopGamer did was completely the wrong way to go about it. Not only was very unprofessional and very uncalled for in the presentation of it, but kind of asking your actual fan base to do one thing or another, especially when you have a large fan base for what you have on your content and your YouTube channel, I think is completely just going off the rails, and your entire argument, your entire opinion about Resident Evil 7 is completely lost in translation. If it's one thing I will say is that you don't see a lot of YouTubers or content creators going out their way to send their fan bases towards one thing, or get their rabid fan bases to do one thing or another. Most of the time it's looked down upon, it's actually frowned upon by a variety of different individuals, because not only does it sound a little bit more like a witch hunt, but it's also getting away from the actual real issue at hand. Where does one stand about Resident Evil 7? While HipHopGamer might actually really love Resident Evil 7 for one reason or another, whether he played it in VR or not, or even completed the game or whatnot, it doesn't take away from the fact that Chloe Rad feels differently about it. It doesn't make any one opinion wrong here or there. Whenever opinion is wrong about a particular game, it's usually because of a lack of supporting info about that said opinion. When you want to give a game a particular score, you have to be able to back it up with specific facts, which I in no doubt feel that Chloe Rad did in her review. Just as much as I feel like, at least in HipHopGamer's case, he's able to do so in some cases. He's faltered a couple times, but everybody does, myself included and such. But again, it gets more caught up in the fact of vitriol, and get caught up in the fact of wanting to be hard and wanting to be seen as tough or as a legitimate source of information in the gaming industry, that the whole entire idea of that a difference in opinion and the discussion that should be had is completely lost in the mix of all this. Now, if you look on Twitter with a whole bunch of tweets and stuff, a lot of people are really condemning HipHopGamer for what he did, and rightfully so. It was the wrong way to go about this. It was not cool. It was in very poor taste to actually tell a bunch of people to go over and look for that particular individual, or even talk in the way that he was talking like there. Saying that I'm gonna smash you and stuff, or that again, shots fired and such, might sound cool within the moment, but in the grand context of things, why even go about it like that? why even go about it as like trying to overpower an individual with the power of debate and stuff, or at least feel like you're trying to be in a rap battle like that, rather than just have the discussion. I'm pretty sure how if he actually changed up his approach a little bit and actually hit her up on Twitter asking about the review and stuff, there would have been an awesome discussion it had, and there would have been a good exchange of ideas. But as it stands now, it's a complete shit show, and it's completely lost in the mix. And I'm pretty sure not only Chloe, but a lot of other individuals pretty much wouldn't want to hear what HipHopGamer has to say about Resident Evil 7 ever again. Whether that's your opinion or not is completely irrelevant. All that matters right here is that the potential for discussion is lost, and a difference in opinion completely just shattered what could have been an awesome discussion between two individuals. Either way, guys, that's just my thoughts on the whole matter. Again, I don't think it's really a great idea to be so combative with people in your difference in opinions about video games. Some people like to debate, and that's cool. And granted, even though I don't like the debate, I've been in my fair share number of them, and trust me, I go hold my own against a bunch of different people. But that's completely irrelevant, though. My whole thing is about the discussion of games, the celebration of games, the exchange of ideas. If two people are in the industry and they have different varying opinions and stuff, doesn't necessarily make one right or wrong, especially if they have their own supporting info with it. It's just a little bit ridiculous that we get so caught up, or at least individuals get so caught up on wanting to take shots at a bigger outlet or wanting to throw shade at an individual because they feel differently about something with them, that again, it just makes our industry not only look a lot more volatile, a lot more hostile, but it just makes us all seem immature at the end of the day. But regardless though, that's just my stance on it and stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section below. Tell me if you guys agree with not only his HipHopGamer's approach, but also just the idea of the discussion about games. If one person likes or dislikes a game, does that mean you constantly have to be battling each other like that? For me, no, but you guys might feel differently about that. So either way, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel for all my videos related to gaming and a whole bunch of other cool stuff that I got on here. I just recently did a definitive discussion with Cassidy Moser that we talked about storytelling and gaming. It was a really fun discussion. I really encourage you guys to check that out. But don't forget also that I'm also streaming on Twitch TV almost every single day. I've been playing a lot of different games here and there. I did a preview of Gravity Rush 2 before the game came out. I've been playing a lot of Pokken Tournament here and there. But I'm also probably tonight, more than likely, going to be doing the For Honor beta. That's right, there's a closed beta right now for Honor that's going to be on PlayStation 4 that I will be streaming for everybody out there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually doing a whole bunch of stuff with the game, not only for the Koalition, but in a variety of different places. And I can't wait to share all of that with you guys. I will talk to all of you again very soon. Peace out, stay epic, everybody.